If you think your neighbors bug you, just wait until you meet the Applegates. Michael Lehmann's follow-up to Heathers offers social satire and sci-fi horror effects in a story about giant insects infiltrating human society. So prepare for the infestation, because it's time to raise the dead. Meet the Applegates opens with developers clearing an area of the Amazon rainforest. This threatens the habitats of multiple insects, including the Brazilian cocarada, an abnormally big and highly intelligent species of mantis. Protecting their existence, they attack and turn back developers, along with volunteers teaching English to natives. Armed with a primer on American society, a nuclear family of insects soon goes undercover as a normal American family, so that the cocarada can go nuclear on humanity. Equipped with an insect's ability to camouflage its appearance, the bugs disguise themselves as the Applegate family, Dick, Jane, and children Sally and Bobby. They're tasked with reconnaissance at their town's nuclear plant to engineer a meltdown that would kill humans, making the world safe for insects. Nothing left but cockroaches, Cher, and cocarada. Initially, everything goes to plan, with Dick landing a job at the plant as a system debugger. Jane blends in with the other housewives as a homemaker, and the kids excel in school, all which pleases Queen Aunt Bee, who periodically checks in on their progress as she makes her way north with her drones. Trouble strikes, however, as the insect Applegates succumb to all too human vices. Sexually frustrated Dick has an affair with his secretary after Jane rejects sex out of mating season. The lure of easy credit turns Jane into a shopaholic, and her spending drains their bank account. Sally is impregnated by a member of the football team, and Johnny starts taking drugs with his stoner friends. These distractions derail the mission, and they're forced to jeopardize their cover by taking hostages. Sally reveals her insect form when forced into sex, and she cocoons her horny teenage assailant. Fed up with men, she finds a lesbian lover and stops attending school, with her pregnancy rapidly advancing. Johnny mutates back into his insect form while high and cocoons as equally stoned onlookers. Jane bankrupts the family and turns to armed robbery for restitution. When the local sheriff pulls her over for erratic driving, he finds the evidence and gets cocooned for his trouble. Finally, Dick's literally caught with his pants down while on top of his secretary, resulting in the pair losing their jobs. When she tries to blackmail him to avoid telling Jane, Dick cocoons her. Atypical behavior for a supposed normal American family. The furniture's been repossessed, Johnny's strung out, and Sally gives birth to a mutant larva that's killed by representatives of Family Bazaar magazine, who've named them as the most normal family. That's when Aunt Bee shows up. Furious at their failure, she cocoons the Applegates and hastily plans a hostile plant takeover by tunneling into the reactor and kickstarting a meltdown to destroy the town. The Applegates escape, then driven by compassion for their neighbors, race to the plant where Dick and Aunt Bee square off in insect form. Dick squashes the queen before locking down the core. The film concludes with townspeople visiting the Applegates back in Brazil. Jane's been crowned queen, Johnny's fresh out of detox, and Sally's given birth to larvae with her drone Ray. The visitors then show them the latest issue of Family Bazaar, which has named the Applegates as its most unusual family. All ends well except for the crippled Aunt Bee. She hasn't been swayed by newfound harmony between insects and humans, and starts plotting another coup with her new cockroach pal. Shot in 1989, Meet the Applegates wasn't released until 1991 due to the financial woes of New World Pictures. When it hit theaters, the mix of black comedy and over-the-top effects by Kevin Yeager didn't score with most audiences. Despite capable performances from a veteran cast led by Ed Begley Jr., Stockard Channing, and Dabney Coleman, Meet the Applegates has been essentially exterminated. While it primarily exists on out-of-print VHS, it's bound to resurface in the future. After all, you can kill bugs, but they always come back. Like these features? Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for future episodes.